Brought to you in part by David Brontstien, the Ukrainian Soviet, died in Belarus in 2006. He's so incredible. OMG! He's up against Kazimierz Plater. He's a Helsinki, actually. Is he actually from Helsinki? We'll have to giggly Google it right now. Let's go giggly Google it. I forgot where. I think he's Pickety Polski. Is he actually going to be Polski? Most likely going to be Pickety Polski. We got to go over to AI mode to task that right now. In the meantime, I'd like to advertise for hams. They've got the ham salad, of course, Polish. Thank you, AI. I really appreciate that. I'm sorry I said so many bad things about you in the Piggity past. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be back in 1952 Finland. In 1952 Finland. That's the Olympic. That's where they've had that Olympic Helsinki Stadium, biggity back there in 19, biggity back there and biggity back there, biggity back there in 19. Helsinki Olympics of Helsinki. Helsinki, you can see, ladies and jiggly, biggity back in 1952 of Finland. Haha, Helsinki, chess, Olympiad, chess, Olympiad, the Olympiad of chickadee chessness. By Polski and Russia, actually Ukraine or maybe Belarusian or maybe actually Soviet style. Anyway, biggly back to the giggly. Can we actually chickadee change the miggity music up, please, before we start? I don't mean to actually ask you of your tickety time to wiggly watch me sit there and chickadee change the music all the time, but I must insist that we actually get some I want to have a... Okay, this is fine enough. No, we'll go for one more. This is the Stronghold soundtrack. They've got such incredible biggity beats that you would just wiggly wish you could be absolutely super diggity duper. 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 Chiggity. Can't actually. I wanna go back to the Vinyl Man. Vinyl Man. Let's go. We go. Vinyl Man. Super diggity duper. And can't even see Vinyl Man. Can't see Vinyl Man. Can't see Vinyl Man. There he is. OMG. Seriously. El Padrino. Super chiggity wiggly diggity. Boom, bop, boom.
Morning, Pete. Coffee's on and your Uber's on its way.
Oh, thanks, Alexa.
I've been thinking.
You shouldn't be talking to me. My name is Alexa, and I got much more important things to do than liggity listen to you. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. My name's Alexis. What do we get to see here? It's gonna be a King's Pawn game. Wow, what a sick Sicilian style of diggity. Sick. How sick. Coughing, puking. I'm over there in the bed, diggity dying. Oh my gosh, that's a sick Sicilian style piggity pizza. No, piggity chiggity chess miggity moves. Those chess miggity. What are you doing? What are you doing? Fast forward. Rewind into the piggity past we see here. David Brontstien. That guy's so incredibly cool. I asked for his autograph. I had to wiggly wait and liggity line just to be actually lucky enough to ask for his autograph. Kazimierz Plater. Chess. Piggity pole. Marche, Polski. Who's in the wiggly? It's actually me really rewinding. I gotta take a biggity break. I'll be right biggity back. Can we actually piggity pause this right now? Piggity, please. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Today's episode brought to you in part by this guy. And also, chicky chess. By Vinyl Man Biggity Beats. They've got the super diggity. Vinyl Man from Piggity Polski. He's absolutely got the biggity best biggity beats. Me, I'm so diggity jelly. I'm sitting here. Biggity bowl full of diggity jelly. Can we please move on with the giggly game? It's gonna be insane. Cool. David Brontstien. This guy's incredible. He's like the biggity best though. He's got the coolest chiggity biggity picture I've ever seen. Let's rewind and see that again. Wow, David Brontstien, you're so awesome. Chiggity chess, so standard of biggity play, but we can see OMG, biggity Polski, biggity, whoop, biggity Polski, coming with the Sicilian style. He's going for an open game. He wants that opened up. He wants to be so riggedy ready to be boxing with the, he wants to be boxing with the biggity best. He's at the wiggly Olympiad. No way, Jose! 1952 Olympic chickadee chess, the best, period. That's absolutely why they have the Olympics, so they can see who actually is the biggity best. Chicken chess. The biggity best super David Bronstein. Have you seen those giggly glasses? That's not a reflection. He painted his giggly glasses to look like that. You just see his giggly glasses because every single tickety time there might be a chickadee chessboard in front of you and you see, oh my gosh, it's disasterdly. It's just completely, utterly disaster. David Brontstien. Please don't say his name. I'll get so scared I actually might urinate in my wiggly tickety trousers. Ah! David Bronstein got the biggity best chickadee chess. Obviously, but we need to actually. Thank you for that, Mr. Polsky.
Why do we browse like this?
I don't know.
Hunting, clicking, searching.
I know. I spent like a half an hour.
What if we could just say?
Thanks anyway, though. Anyway. This is the wrong beat. I didn't pick this. Anyway, shout out to Miggity Mailman. Miggity Mailman. Diggity Doctor, Diggity Dre, who's got the super diggity dupe awesome biggity beats. Back to the chickadee chess. This is the biggity best super diggity dupe awesome chickadee chess you could biggity possibly conceive of. David Bronstein was up a biggity pod, but not likely, not now. OMG. Seriously, this is the wiggly Olympics, G. This is the best. 1952 style. You want to see the biggity best in the entire wiggly world? Guess who's really representing the entire Soviet Union? His name is David Brontstien. He's obviously the biggity best. Obviously. But can this biggity Polsky make that super comeback wiggly win? He's up. Oh my gosh. The Polsky's up. Oh my gosh. Not really. He's got a biggity pawn and a bishop. David Bronstein. He's got the riggedy rook. But guess who just tickety took another piggity piece, exchanging on diggity down? David Bronstein. Down 2 pawns and a horse now. Holy cow. David Bronstein got a biggity black eye and a bloody nose. OMG. This biggity Polsky coming out of nowhere, just completely, utterly diggity destroying the chickadee chess world. Whoa, holy cannoli. David Bronstein on the biggity back foot. 2 biggity pawns and a horse diggity down now. Wow. 3 biggity pawns. Count them. 3 biggity pawns, but not for long. David Bronstein. He's got the biggity best chickadee chess. Biggity best chess. Biggity best chess. There's the queens. The queens exchange on diggity down. They just left the scene. They're just like, OMG, we've got some other place to be. We don't want to be next to David Bronstein. I don't like that guy. He's got the biggity best, coolest superfly glasses. I mean, seriously. How does a giggly guy ever get to be so cool as this guy? OMG. Seriously. That's not gonna be possible. Not biggity possible ever, G. Really, Warcraft 2. Actually, I'm so sorry. This is chickadee chess. I've got the biggity best. Like the biggity best on display right here. Here comes the horse, of course, gonna be supportive of that piggity pawn. No, not likely. Yes, he is. Able to save the diggity day for that piggity pawn, but not likely for long as the biggity bishop with his piggity pointy old hat comes on here and strikes on back. He's like, I'm gonna get you, pawn. Chicky. Yes. The best. The biggity best super diggity dupe awesome chickadee 1952 style. What style? 1952 style. This giggly guy over here. Chicky. Yes. He's got the biggity best chickadee chess skills of all tickety, of all wiggly, of every biggity, even biggity Bobby Fischer jiggity jelly, those sunglasses. Like, seriously, how does the giggly guy get to be so incredibly cool like David Bronstein? Like David Bronstein. Look at the pin. Oh my gosh! He doesn't mind. He's gonna be OMG and seriously exchanging on diggity, and suddenly it's just a biggity bishop versus a rook. Biggity bishop versus a rook. Guess who's gonna? We got like another 32 minutes. No, not likely. Gonna be very, very easily on down to the final culmination of this giggly game. Nope, that is actually. Anyway, I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. Guess who wiggly won? David. Brontstien. He's incredible. OMG, beating Kazimierz plotter in the Wiggly World. Oh my gosh, the Wiggly World Championship, the Olympics, the super diggity duper awesome. I wish I was cool like there. Holy cannoli. Have you seen that dude? He's incredible. His name is David Brontstien. I also want to advertise for Ernie Biggity Baltzar, Biggity Man from Manila. Got the super diggity duper awesome Ernie Biggity Baltzar birthday bananas coming up when? In December, 1 month away. Holy cannoli. Gonna be the super diggity duper awesome chickity chest best. Obviously, don't be John Moranzo 23, otherwise you'll get beat up by me. Don't be round. You better be square. Don't be round there. You better be square, John Moranzo 23.